Previously on Project Zomboid. We are picking up here several days in game after our last episode, and I am up in the garden right now. I was about to do some harvesting. Looks like we missed the timing on these potatoes, so they've already gone rotten, so that kind of sucks. We've also had a new update for the Hydrocraft mod that came out just today. One thing I will just mention about it is we can now make our own windows, our own window panes and windows. So that's pretty cool considering how many windows we have to install in our base. And the big plan for today is to make our water tower. In between episodes I did do a big haul again down to the hardware store, picked up one of the wheelbarrows that was there and brought back all the items that were left. So I was able to get, I think it was 32 hammers, like 12 saws, a few rakes. All in all I got about 60 ingots of steel out of that. Perfect. So we just need we need 4 more metal pipes, 4 more steel pipes, then we can make the water pump. Alright, let's go ahead and craft ourselves a water tower. There we go, water tower. So we are set to make this pump as soon as we get those last few pipes made. Hello everyone, my name is Nomus and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. We are picking up here on April 2nd. So yet again, a few days have passed in between episodes, and we're over on our large rooftop, where you can see I've started building our first workshop here. This is going to be our cheese/dairy workshop. We'll probably be making some butter in here as well. But I've moved over all of our cheese making stuff that we used last episode, when we made all that wonderful, wonderful cheese. And I actually came across a paintbrush in the base. So we're going to start this episode off by doing what we couldn't do at the end of the last episode, and that is add some wax to this cheddar cheese that we have here. We have 4 wheels, so let's go ahead and paint these 4 wheels, get them all waxed up. Should help them last a little bit longer. Do one more here. There we go, look at that. Perfect. It says the status is okay. So we'll see how long they last. Just toss them in the pack dog. Leave the paintbrush here for now. Still got to put up some walls there, but we got the beginnings of our first workshop there. So let's run back into our kitchen area. We'll throw this cheese into the cupboards. I have bookmarked some recipes for cooking with cheese, but we are going to need to find a cheese grater. Apparently we don't have a cheese grater at the school, so we do need that first. So we'll drop these waxed cheddar cheese wheels off. I should have my other cheese in here. Yeah, we got 32 things of sliced cheese up top there. So this stuff may go bad before we eat it all. That's fine, we can always make more. Now that we've done it once, we can do it again. Let's take a look at some of these cheese-esque recipes. As you can see, I've been looking into making windows, so we're going to talk about that in a minute. But let's look at some cooking recipes here. So our first option is making a lasagna, and we could actually make this if we had some dry pasta. We apparently don't have any dry pasta right now, so we're going to keep an eye out for that over the coming episodes. That's one option, making lasagna. Another option is we can make a cheese pizza. So I've got the pizza dough recipe bookmarked here. Upgrade into a boring pizza, and then there's like a, here we go, cheese pizza. So all these require grated cheese. We can make a burrito. We do have the flour tortillas and refried beans. Again, just need the grated cheese. So there's a couple more. Nacho cheese, that also requires grated cheese. And then from that we can make nachos with our bag of tortilla chips. We can make a quesadilla with some grated cheese and a flour tortilla. So there's a few options there, but we are going to need a cheese grater to get that done. Alright, so let's close that. And I am going to need to eat something. Well, I guess we could just eat some cheese. Let's just eat some plain cheese. We have so many slices here. Why don't we just grab a few of these? Take it with us. We'll just munch on cheese all day today. Excellent. Alright, we are filled up. So, the next thing I want to do is harvest some crops, because we do have some crops upstairs that are ready to harvest. And I want to make sure we get these before they go rotten, like the last couple. So we have pumpkins that are seed bearing, ready to harvest. So let's go ahead and harvest those. See how many we get. Probably just one, I would think. Oh wow, 6. Never mind. Wow, we have a lot of pumpkins. Okay, cool. Let's harvest this. Wow, and 7 from that. Oh my god, we're gonna have so much food. We have so much food. We have seed-bearing potatoes. Go ahead and harvest those. 6 from that. Harvest this one. Another 8 from that. And I think these strawberries, they're in bloom, not seed-bearing yet. Yeah, so we have to wait a little while on that. So that's cool. Let's drop off these seeds. Didn't get any pumpkin seeds, unless we can. Do we get pumpkin seeds after we eat a pumpkin? Let's eat a pumpkin here. 40 hunger. They are massive. Eat that. No, no pumpkin seeds. Alright, well, that's okay. I'm sure we'll just we'll find some more, or we can plant a rotten pumpkin into a pot. So we can make a salad, I guess, from some potatoes, pumpkin, and cheese. Why not? Let's do that, and then we'll get to bed. Drop off some of this extra food that we're carrying around. Add some pumpkin into that potato salad. This is definitely our first pumpkin cheese potato salad we've ever made. 25 hunger. Let's add a little bit more pumpkin flesh. Awesome. 35 hunger. Alright, let's drop this stuff off. Lots of pumpkins. Drop those pumpkins in there. Dump the potatoes in there. And we'll hold on to that cheese. So let's get to bed here, and then we'll talk about making windows in the morning. 7 hours sounds good. Now, making windows was added into the Hydrocraft mod in the most recent update. So if we open up our crafting book again, and I've favored it here, so it should be, yep, right here. Make wooden windows. All you need are 4 planks, 4 nails, a glass pane, your hammer and saw, plus level 4 of carpentry. So that stuff is all pretty easy to come by. Only thing we really need to do is make some glass panes. So I have favorited that as well. I did need to reread the glassworking textbook to find that recipe. So this is also pretty straightforward. Need our iron blowpipe, which we do have over by our smelter here on the shelf. There we go, iron blowpipe up there. Tongs, our smelter, charcoal, lighter, gloves, yeah, we got all that stuff. Just glass ingots. And I was thinking of doing a run down. There's a big sand, like there is a little bit of sand up in the baseball diamond, up in the field there. But there's a big sand pit down south, just down this road. So we're going to actually hit that up today. I've got 3 sandbags and our spade in our main inventory. I'm actually carrying 4 cooking pots too. I'm not sure why. Put that in the pack dog. So we're going to head down here. And along the way there is a grocery store that we're going to stop off at. This building right here. I believe it's a grocery store. Because we need to try and find some grapes. So I have had some suggestions in the comments to start planting some grapes so we can obviously make wine, but also so we can start making vinegar, because vinegar and sugar will allow us to jar foods to keep them lasting longer. So let's do a raid on this grocery store. We could pretty much use all these ingredients. Cooking oil for some recipes. I'm not sure about these spices that were added in. We haven't used them yet, but we might as well pick them up. Don't really need the orange soda though. Alright, let's see if we can find some grapes. Cherries. I'll take the red corn. Don't have that. Do I have garlic? I'm not sure. I should have checked our seed box before we left. Alright, garlic, where was that? There we go. Let's pick that up. We're really looking for grapes. Apple and orange. I could slice these up for the XP. So maybe I should take that. We'll slice them up later. There's some dry pasta. Awesome. I don't really need the zipper bags. I think I have a couple boxes. Any grapes? Newspapers. Check back there after. More herbs. Mint candy. What's the one recipe you guys would like to see us make more than anything else? Doesn't have to be with cheese. Since we have made cheese, we're most likely going to be doing a cooking centered episode coming up here. So leave me some suggestions below. Some old favorites or something that we haven't tried yet. More pasta. Take some dog food for the dogs. Cupcake, cumin, pepper. Lots of good stuff here. Chips curing salt, awesome. More pasta, excellent, more salt. Alright, we should find some grapes on here, I would think. Some juice. Oh. Let's move that back. We'll pick up this rotten crab, apple, the oranges, white pumpkin. I don't want to fill up too much. We still have to go get that sand too, so. Oh, there we go, grapes. Awesome. Okay. Might try and get a couple. Can I slice this? No. Give me a little bit more grapes here. Take these oranges to slice up. Apples to slice. Corn we could take, start picking that stuff up for biodiesel. Take the mustard. Alright, well, just one thing of grapes. I guess we don't need really more than one. 'Cause we'll just be growing them in the pots. Oh, green grapes, okay. Very good. Tomatoes, we can slice those up. Apples, pickles. Pickles. Red corn, white corn. Let's take the white corn. So we don't have that yet. More grapes. Okay, perfect. Oh, there's also more corn there. I'm not sure if the recipe for biodiesel, if it takes all corns, or maybe it's just the base game corn. Not 100% sure. Ice cream sandwich. Ooh, we could take a fountain machine back with us. That would be nice. Alright, what else we got back here? More apples. Pumpkins, bell peppers, cherries, watermelons, pickles. It's good to know we have a grocery store near the base. We can come down and grab any more items that we're missing once we do start planting more crops. More potted plants. Might as well grab as much stuff as we can today, though. I think we have most of this stuff though that we brought from the farm. Can I slice the peaches? No. Another empty sandbag. Apple, corn. Shiitake mushrooms, more peaches, another sandbag, more corn. More corn there. More apples. I guess we could slice. No, we can't slice strawberries. And more grapes. Okay, perfect. I think that's all we really. Oh, no, there's one more space back here. Or is this just a bathroom? Yup. It's upstairs. Just office. Alright, that's it. Okay, let's I will slice up this stuff when we get home. Alright, so we got pretty much all we need from here. Let's continue on down the road to the sand pits. Pick up our sand, and then we're going to see if we can make some windows today. Getting a little bit hungry. Let's eat some cheese. Here we go. This is the big sand pit I was talking about. Just take a quick look, make sure there's no hordes waiting for us. Looks like we're okay though. Alright, let's just start taking from the road here. Take some sand. So I'll fill up a few bags. Actually, I might fill up all these bags. So we've got about, I think I counted 24 windows that I would want to make like right now. So I'll do a quick edit here, and we'll come back once these sandbags are filled, head back to the base and start making windows. And there we go, we got 6 sandbags, so that should be enough for 24 glass ingots. It is 1 ingot per window pane. So I think this will be just enough windows for what I want to do right off the bat. Enough for finishing our living area. And I was thinking of throwing some windows into that garden work shed area. So let's get back up to the base. We'll drop all this food off and start making some glass ingots, and I'll cut back when we are ready to do that. Alright, everything has been dropped off except for these fruits, which we're going to just slice up now to get some more cooking XP. Let's go ahead and open our skills here. Follow along. We do have the full multiplier for the last couple levels here, level 9 and 10. So let's see what we end up here. We're at 1156 right now. Let's slice all these. 13 apples. And we'll slice all the oranges. And a couple tomatoes. And can I keep slicing them? Or is our inventory full? Our inventory's full. Alright, well, I got us a few hundred. Good enough. Good enough. I'll drop these sliced. Actually, I don't know if we can actually compost these slice items. Might not be able to. No, we can't. Alright, well, I suppose we could dry these slices and get more XP that way as well. Let's just drop all this rotten stuff on the ground. And we'll finish up these last few. Slice that. And there we go. Alright, let's drop this stuff and then we're going to go make some glass. Some glass ingots and then some glass panes. I do have our tongs, gloves, sandbags, a bunch of ingot molds on us. So we'll just head over to our smelter here. Close that window. Go ahead, create glass from sand. We'll do all. See how long this takes. There we go, got 26 glass ingots. That's awesome. Pick all those up. I should be able to just pick up our blowpipe from the shelf here. We should be able to make some glass panes now. Drop this last ingot mold off. Don't need that. Alright, so I'll go over to our anvil. Oh, we must be missing something here. Oh, we do have the smelter. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the smelter and do it. I might need to pick up this charcoal then too. Oh, no, we're full. Alright, well, let's craft all 7. Okay. So we got 7 panes of glass. Toss those in the pack dog. Free up some more space. Pick up this charcoal. What are we missing? A lighter now. Okay. Let's pick up another lighter. We have plenty of those. Back to the smelter. Create large glass pane. Can we make large windows? I only saw one recipe for windows. Oh, well, we'll look into that later. We'll just continue making these glass panes. 15, awesome. Put those in the pack dog. And we'll go to sleep. Come back in the morning and we'll make these windows. Okay, I just sawed up a few logs. So we got 48 planks here. That should be enough to make several windows. Let's go into our crafting menu again. Make wooden windows. We can make 7. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright. So we've got 6 windows on the ground, 1 on us. Let's pick all these up. Or as many as we can fit on us. And I still have 19 panes of glass. So I guess I'll continue doing some of this in between episodes. Let's just throw this, or throw these into the window frames just to make sure it works. It should. Don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Let's see here. Now I have had some issues placing stuff recently, so I'm not sure if this is going to work or not right now. Yeah, for some reason he doesn't want to place stuff right now. So let's see here. I think last time to make this work I had to move some, make some space in my inventory. Let's go ahead and eat this salad made before. Drop that sawdust off. Let's try again here. Oh, he wants to, but not sure why he's not at the moment. Do I need some more nails or something to put them in? Let's pick up some more nails. Can't remember how I did it last time, but I was having some problems putting windows in on the other side. For some reason, he doesn't want to put them in. Let's try upstairs. For some reason. Put those ropes away. Put the saw away. We're not that weighted down. We're at 40 units. Let's try here. Yeah, he walks up to it like he wants to. He's not doing it for some reason. Yeah, all we require is our hammer. So it should work. Maybe I'll try just reloading our game here, see if that helps. Alright, let's try this again. Nope, still doesn't want to put it in. Now I know this isn't anything to do with the Hydrocraft mod, because I was having issues putting in windows before. Yeah, like he walks over there like he wants to do it, but he's not putting them in for some reason. Alright, well I'll look into that in between episodes. Hopefully I can get that sorted out. Put some of these windows up here. Yeah, I'll probably use them all up here, and I'll make some more for the living area. So that's pretty cool. We can make our own windows now. Don't have to take the chance of breaking them, removing them from other homes. I've also put on some more curtains here. So that looks pretty good on this side. Just wondering what else we can do here to end this episode off. I guess we could make another salad out of what we have here in our inventory. Use up this food. Toss a potato in there. And some cheese. This cheese is still fresh. Yeah, it's okay. Add another cheese in there. I guess we can make some more potted plants. We could do that. Let's unpack one of these red clays. Pick up our charcoal. Go over to our kiln. Make some clay flower pots with the red clay. Make a couple. We can plant some, maybe some corn and some grapes. That would be good. Where did I put those sandbags? Let's pull those out. Do I have any more dirt upstairs? I may not have dirt in here. I could just use these. Alright, let's grab one of these. That way I don't have to go down and get more dirt. So let's fill these up. All 2 of them. Excellent. I'll come put that away later. Okay, so we want to plant some grapes and we want to plant some corn. Yeah, so I guess we'll just do this corn. Grab that and we'll grab these grapes. And do we need a trowel? I think we need a trowel. There we go. Plant grapes. Plant corn. Put these over by the other power plants. Corn stalk. Grapevine. So I'll work at harvesting, or maybe we'll have a dedicated farming episode where we harvest some corn and grapes, start going down, making some wine. Might be in the next couple episodes. Is this ready to harvest? Young cabbage. Hasn't been watered in a while, but still quite a bit of water in it. Alright. So that's cool. Well, we did pick up some pasta, so alright, let's end the episode off by making some pasta here. Let's go down to cook simple pasta, tasty pasta. We need tomato sauce. Can we? We probably don't have tomatoes though. I guess no, we're gonna have to wait for this. All right. Well, the next time we're ready to harvest some tomatoes, we'll make that tasty pasta with the cheese. It's gonna be a little bit of time because we're only at the young stage. 60 hours to the next growth phase, and that'll be 4 of 7. Alright, well, I can't think of anything else I want to do right at the moment. Leave me some comments below for what you want us to focus on in the upcoming episodes. Like I mentioned, we'll have a cooking-centered episode. We'll have a farming-centered episode. I'll try and get some lumber together so we can make some more beehives. And then we can start making some more honey, start drying the honey to make our own sugar. We'll do the grapes so we can make wine and our own vinegar. Then we can start jarring all the produce from our farm. Yeah. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. Leave those comments below. And until next time, I'll talk to you all later.